Michael Nagy here with Jiggy Jag TV, and I'm here with Richie from Incite. How you doing today?
What's up, man? New Jersey, Dingbatz, killer tour. It's going to be a raging show. Fired up.
Awesome. Can't wait to see you in a little bit. So you want to give us a little history about the band?
Yeah, man. You know, we've been around for, 10 plus years. 5 albums. We just released our latest one, Built to Destroy, in January of this year. We're just a badass underground heavy metal band from Phoenix, Arizona. We bring it every night. We're down to earth. We're 4 dudes that just love to do what we do, and I think you feel and see that when you see us live.
Cool. Now, what got you into metal?
My mom, she started a bar in like 1984, 85 called The Bootlegger, and she had all the early bands like Sacred Reich and Flotsam and Jetsam, and so many of them. So I think that kind of just established an early vibe in me that metal and this heavy thing was really cool.
Awesome. Now, I know you got a lot of family history. How has Max influenced you?
Personally, from all the years of watching his shows, I think it would be from his live charisma and enthusiasm that he presents. Whether it's 20,000 people or 100, he knows how to rock them all, and I think that's something I've tried to watch and learn from, to understand it.
Now, your music too, has that been heavily influenced by him?
No, because I don't really write the music, so that never really, I felt, came into the process of ever being like Incite. I think the only thing we share in common is that it's heavy music. I think everybody tries to find similarities or think that Max is like sending us our demo tapes to like learn how to play songs and shit, and it's just not the case. Like Drew, he probably never listened to a Soulfly album in his life, so he's more into like Tool and these Opeth and things like that. So what we write is just what we feel and what comes out from our experiences in life.
Cool. Now, you yourself, how would you describe your style of music?
Just heavy metal. I grew up on those bands like Pantera, the Sepulturas, Obituaries and Slayers and Metallica, and to me it was always just heavy metal, and that's what I think we present. It's solos, it's guitar, it's bass, it's ripping, it's understandable yelling lyrics. It's cool.
Cool. Now, the current tour, it's a pretty big tour. You want to tell us a little about the tour?
Yeah, man. It's the second leg of the Blood on the Streets tour with Soulfly, Unearthed, and Incite. We're joined by 2 killer new bands, Prison and Arrival of Autumn. And, this first week of shows has just been crazy. The fans are nuts. They're ripping. They're partying. We're getting hella high and drunk. We're looking forward to the next 3 weeks.
Awesome. Now, I know you guys like to party and stuff. Do you have any memorable tour experiences you can share?
Oh, I mean, this is probably the most craziest tour experience in the history of tour. I mean, we were in a blizzard in Oregon in February this year, man, and it's late night after a show, and we're driving through the forest, and I mean, it's full-scale blizzard. Snowflakes are like this. The window looks like Star Wars, hitting light speed. And you can hear all the trees cracking because the snow's so heavy on them, and all of a sudden, I'm up front, I'm rolling a joint, and out of nowhere, dude, a tree branch just smashes the window in, dude, and it was like you didn't know what the fuck happened because it's pitch black out. It's a blizzard. You can't stop. Glass is fucking everywhere. The dudes in the back thought we just died. And we're in a mountain, so there's nowhere to go. So, the dude driving, he just kind of Ace Ventura's it for 5 miles, still through this blizzard. And, we come to this only gas station, and their power's dead. All the roads are closing. No one can come get us. So we drove 20 miles because we got a show that same day in, California. It's like 700 total miles through this blizzard. We leave this van. We're stuck on the mountain sliding. I mean, it was insane, man. It was. I've heard a lot of tour stories, where you roll your vans and all these things, and I've never heard of a tree pretty much obliterating your van and you just still roll. And you know, it was badass is we parked that thing in a little village, hopped in a rental, and still made it to the show about 10 minutes late and rocked that fucking shit. And it was, like I said, man, most people would have just gave up, but not Incite.
Now that is a story.
It was crazy, man. There's pictures on our Instagram if you want to check it out too.
Awesome. Now, how do people look you up and find your music online?
Yeah, you can find us at Incite Band, you know, or just Incite. We're everywhere, you know, Spotify, you know, YouTube, everything. We've made millions of videos, all these things. So people have no shortage of, you know, Incite information out there.
And you want to let everyone know some current singles and songs people can look up?
Yeah, you can check our latest ones out. Resistance, Built to Destroy, which is the title track. You know, Up in Hell, which is a rager. The Slaughterer, Aftermath. There's quite a few ragers.
Awesome. Well, it was good talking with you, and everyone look them up.